Hi Aries, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for January 2026. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in January and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Aries Sun, Aries Rising, and Aries Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Aries, now on to your January 2026 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Aries, is the Emperor. And the Emperor could be an authority figure. It could be you. You could be the Emperor. But the Emperor can also be a paternal figure that's either living or deceased. Even if they're deceased, they could be giving you ideas and inspirations that feel like they're yours, but they're actually coming from the Emperor. This could be a father, a grandfather, a great-grandfather, someone like a father figure to you, a boss, a brother, an uncle, some male figure, a friend. But very often this is an authority figure. You may feel like you have to do things in a certain way in January. You may feel like you have to conform to something. Rules, laws, regulations, mandates, protocols. This could be an energy that can indicate that some of you Aries may decide to start your own business. And you could have a lot of follow through you have to go through with following up on business calls, you know what I mean? Like following up on the things you need to do to start your business, whatever that is. You could feel like that's something you have to do. Make phone calls, make appointments, get things set up, getting things organized and in order, especially if you've started a business or you are getting ready to start one. If you have a boss, this could be somebody that wants to have a meeting with you in their office. It could be an owner of a company. It could be a manager, a supervisor, or a boss. If you have a boss, they may want you to clean your plate, clear the decks for some kind of special project or work that they want you to do. So they may say, hey, that other work you've got to do, push that aside, put it on hold. I'm giving you a special job to do or task or project. Could be coming from a boss. It could be a significant other to you or a father or father figure that is coming to you and saying something similar. You may be very determined that you want to be an authority figure of your life and that you want to start out the year with more power, more control, more authority of your work, your business, your life, the way you run things. So you may feel like you're becoming the Emperor. And I forgot to mention this. There is strong Aries energy with the Emperor. If you ever notice on the card here, on either side of the Emperor's head, on his chair or throne is ram heads. So there is strong Aries energy with the Emperor. This is a great time for you to learn things, and if you're taking any classes or getting any new training or wanting to learn something, I feel like it becomes easy for you and you can catch on to these things very quickly. Next card in your reading is the Queen of Pentacles. This is an earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you if you have a sun, moon, or rising sign that is an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Could also be you if you're born on the cusp of Aries and Taurus. Some of you, there could be feelings here that are developing or growing for someone. This could be somebody you're interested in dating or spending time with. Maybe you already are involved with the Queen of Pentacles and you want to go out, have fun, spend time together, doing fun things, or, dating. But for some of you, you may already be involved with this Queen of Pentacles, and you may just, same messages apply. You want to do more fun things together with them in January. This could be somebody that you feel pretty positive about. They could really light up your life. They could bring you a lot of happiness. They may be telling you to, get your head on straight. They may be telling you to be more patient or to calm down. Some of you, this could be a mother or a mother figure or a significant other to you, like a spouse that could be telling you, you need to calm down. Don't be too mad or too aggressive, or, you need to be more patient. If you've been dating this person, you may decide to move in together or get engaged. Or if you're already engaged, you could be getting married in January. Because I do hear for some of you, this Queen of Pentacles is indicating you starting your life together with them. Now, for some of you, that is not the case at all, but that does come up here. My guides are mentioning it, so I have to tell you. This earth sign person may be saying to you, there's things that we need to revisit, that need to be re-examined, revisited. It could be about a relationship issue. It could be about money and finances. It could be about a project that the two of you were renovating your home or rebuilding something or making some kind of investment or some other kind of plan or project that you guys had discussed or started, but then it got put on hold or it didn't get completed, so it may need to be revisited now. And this Queen of Pentacles could be the one that's saying that to you. I do feel like this earth sign person does think you're intelligent. They do feel like you're smart and intelligent. So I don't feel like they're being critical of you, but they may feel like you get angry easily or you're too impatient. They could think that. So the next card in your reading, Aries, is the Ace of Pentacles. And this is a card that symbolizes the divine blessings of financial abundance coming to you. It could be receiving an inheritance. It could be a gift of cash. It could be a raise and a promotion. You could win money. Sometimes pentacles can actually be emotions, believe it or not. Some of you will be getting a raise in January. Or maybe you already got it in December and you're enjoying the raise in January. If you have started a business or invested in something, I feel like you're going to see your money grow and develop really quickly. So if you've recently invested in precious metals or property or stocks or cryptocurrency, whatever it is, I feel like or a business, if you invested money in starting a business, I feel like you're going to see this develop really quickly. Money is going to come to you really quickly from those endeavors. I hear you're going to feel more flush in your bank account. So money is increasing for you. If you gamble, you could win, but I'm going to say here, I always say it in these readings when gambling comes up, I don't recommend gambling because my belief is the house usually wins. And even if you win, you're going to gamble some more and then the house will get it back at some point. So I don't recommend gambling, but I know people do love to do it. So you could win money in some kind of contest or gambling. My guides are telling me you're going to start to feel more secure in your finances. You could open a business or open something or develop something that could go further and bring you financial abundance. If you already have a business, you could start a new aspect of your business or offer new products or services or have an offshoot or a new direction of a business you're already in. And it could, or you're starting a sideline. Maybe you got a regular job and you're starting a sideline job. Whatever, where you're putting your focus, your time, your energy, your efforts, I do feel that you get financial gain and increase and abundance from those areas. Yeah, it's like you, my guides are saying you start to see a good return. So anything you've invested in, money, your time, your energy, and your focus, you get divine blessings of a good return for your money and time. If you sell any property, you could maybe make a lot of money on selling a home or land also. If you've have had any kind of confusion or stagnancy, is that the way you say it, stagnant? Yeah, stagnancy, anything bottlenecking, blocking, stagnancy in your money, and it's been like that, I feel like something breaks open and like the floodgates open, and that block, that could have been planetary blocks. You know, planetary blocks can create things depending on, you know, I think the second house is the finances. What's been in your second house recently? Well, that may be shifting and something else could be, you know, it could be clearing up something in your second house, possibly. So something to think about. So before I go on to cards number 4 and 5, I just want to let you know there are some special videos I've recorded that you might be interested in. My big love readings for 2026 for singles and couples for each sign of the zodiac are now available on Vimeo and Patreon. These links are down below for Vimeo and on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page, and also on my Patreon shop, and the link to Patreon is down below and on the same videos page on my website. You might want to get your sun sign or your rising sign or moon sign in those videos, but I want to let you know that I have had people tell me over the years that their moon sign and or their Venus sign resonates with them. So I'm not saying, oh, do that for sure. Just get what normally resonates with you on YouTube and Rumble. But if you're curious and you know your Venus sign and your moon sign, you might want to look into that in those love readings. The other video series you might be interested in is my New Year 2026 10-card Celtic Cross Psychic Tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac. In that series, you might want to get both your sun sign and your rising sign. Might be advisable if you can do so, to see what my guides say for you for the entire year of 2026. Also, my New Year 2026 Psychic Crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac are also available, and that's the same applies to them. You may want to watch your sun sign or your rising sign or your moon sign or whatever normally applies to you in the YouTube readings. Also, don't forget, my Psychic Crystal readings for this month of January 2026 are available. They are a continuation and an expansion of the readings I'm doing right here, right now on YouTube and Rumble. So you might want to see what else my guides have to say for you for this month. And thank you for your purchases, because it is what keeps this channel on YouTube and Rumble going. So card number 4 you have is the Knight of Rods, which is a fire sign person. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. This could be you, but it could be another fire sign in your life. You may feel very motivated in January and like I got to get on with things. You could really feel that way strongly, like, you know, you don't want the grass to grow under your feet. You're going to be on the move, action oriented in January. You may want to take old things and make them new again, and take old things that you don't need, or anything you don't need or want, and get rid of them. So I see you refurbishing and repurposing old things that you can use again, and getting rid of whatever you don't want anymore. You could be selling those things, or you could be donating them and giving them away, or maybe you'll do a combination of both. If you find out that somebody's been messing with you or your finances, or messing with something else in your life, I feel like you're going to put a stop to it. Now, I'm not really sure what this means. Honestly, I got to be honest with you. It could have to do with like your finances, but like a family member that has access to your finances is spending your money. Or it could be somebody messing with your electricity, your Wi-Fi, anything you've created. There could be copyright infringement. There could be messing with your intellectual property in some way. Whatever it is, where somebody's messing with your money, or your work, or your information, or even things in your environment, you're going to figure it out. You're going to find out about it, and then you're going to figure out who's doing it, and then you're going to take action steps to stop it. You're going to be very much I'm going to show these people who's boss. I go back to the Emperor card. This could strongly represent you, because I get you like, yeah, I'm going to show you who's boss. I hear that energy. So where is that? Is that in the workplace? Do you have coworkers that are messing with you, and you're like, oh yeah, well, I'm going to show you who's boss? Or is it your kids, like trying to manipulate you, or coerce you in some way, or try to get you to do stuff you don't want to do? Who's doing it? Wherever that's happening, you're going to be like, oh yeah. You might even be that way with a company, insurance company, a credit card company, a health insurance company. I don't know, but you're not going to let yourself be manipulated, coerced, cajoled. You're not going to want to take a back seat, a step back. You're going to want to exercise your authority and throw like your authority around. Even if you don't really have the authority, I still feel like you're going to do that. So the next card in your reading, Aries, is the Devil. And this is a card that can symbolize addictions. Being addicted to someone or something, maybe being addicted to an unhealthy relationship, or someone in your life could have some kind of addiction. This could also indicate fears, like your fears. Some of you have felt trapped. Oh my, I get that strongly. You have felt trapped by something. Is it a relationship? Is it your love partner? Or is it your job? Or your boss? Or clients and customers? Or a business? I don't know, but I'm getting it loud and clear, like there has been something, maybe more than one thing, that has been making you feel trapped. If you have an addiction, maybe you overeat, and you've been trapped by your addiction, or you drink, or whatever the addiction is, you may actually start to realize like this addiction or this bad habit is trapping you. And you may feel like, well, I don't want that to happen anymore. So I revert back to your Knight of Rods card. You may be like, yeah, well, I'm the boss now, and I'm not going to be coerced or manipulated even by the addictions or anything that you feel trapped by in the Devil card. If you feel like you have gotten yourself in a situation that you can't get out of, I do feel like you will find a way to get out of it. I don't know if you can get out of it in January, but it will be soon, between January and the end of March. Some of you are in a relationship that is trapping you, or that you feel like has been negative for you, or that maybe you just feel like you don't like your partner anymore, or you're unhappy with the relationship. And so you may decide you want to separate or break up a relationship. Some of you may decide to do that. If your own consciousness or something in you is saying, this isn't working for you, you need to, it could be a job, it could be a career, or a job where because I'm hearing the words, you're not making enough money, or you should be more successful than what you are for all the hard work and efforts you have. So if that devil is saying that to you and it's affecting you, you may make some bold decisions like, you know what, I'm changing my career. You may start studying a new, you may go back to school, or go to some kind of training program, or try to find a new job, or in a totally different field, because you could feel like, you know what, I put forward all this work, all this energy, all this effort. You may feel like your clients and customers don't appreciate you. You may feel like your bosses, if you work for a business or company, like they're not giving you enough promotions, raises. You may feel like, I'm just a cog in this wheel. They don't really care about me. So if you have that feeling, you may make some bold moves and decisions, and you're like, I'm getting out of this. I'm not doing this anymore. If you are near the age of retirement and you're thinking like, what can I do? Maybe you're going to think of retiring and getting a part-time job, or just, retiring and finding other ways, because retiring these days, it's not an easy thing to do. So you have to see how that plays out. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Aries to work with, use, and wear in the month of January 2026, you got Unakite. And Unakite is a stone of vision and opening the third eye. It also is useful for scrying, which is like what I do with the crystal. When I look in it and I see images or I hear things, that's called scrying. So you can, even though the stone is not clear, you can still use it for scrying. It's a stone of balance and bringing emotions and spirituality together. So a stone of balance and bringing emotions and spirituality together. It stimulates compassion and empathy, and it encourages gratitude and instills determination. I feel like it's going to make you feel more level, more grounded, and more balanced. And you may feel like when you're wearing this stone or carrying it, like you're on some kind of level playing field. You may, if you don't normally feel like you and your coworkers or you and family members are on an equal playing field or on the same level, carry or wear Unakite, and it could make you feel like that. It could make you feel differently. It's a good gemstone for Aries to work with, use, carry, or wear to ease the feelings of burdens and suffering. If you feel like you're suffering either with a health condition or emotionally or mentally or spiritually, in whatever way you feel like you're suffering, this gemstone of Unakite in the month of January could really help alleviate any kind of suffering. It's also a good gemstone that could help you with if you get any kind of infection, a respiratory infection, any kind of infection. Carrying it or wearing it all the time in January could be very helpful for you, Aries. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscribing, and for sharing this video with others. It does help this channel grow, and I do truly appreciate it. And if you would like to get any of my special videos that I record on very specific topics, bringing you more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, you can get them on my Vimeo on-demand videos and also on my Patreon shop. I've created a list you can read here on this slide. They are also linked below in this video, in the description box, and on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. So I hope you all have absolutely amazing energy and a great month of January 2026. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.